Did it good? All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are all having a wonderful Thursday afternoon. We are going to get this party started. Don't forget, big quiz tomorrow, Unit 2, Part 1. As Teddy attempts to get himself settled, he would much rather play at the moment than sit down, but unfortunately for him, this is where we're at. Sorry, Teddy. We're in sit-down mode. Okay, so let's see. Let me get my music situation settled. Okay, here we go. What's up? What's up, Almo? How's it going? Yeah, this year I've had. Hey, buddy. Yes, hello. Teddy, you're gonna need to bring it down, bud. We ain't doing anything for a bit. Yeah. Hey, guys. This is the lowest amount of students I've had doing the stream. Basically since Yes I Can. Mic is low. Okay, give me a second. Why is my mic low? It should be good. Okay. That make it better? Daddy, you are very close. Do I have this? It should be good. Okay. That is good to hear. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you are here. All right, here we go. We're getting some people. Time to get going. All right. Yeah, like I said, numbers wise, this is the lowest it's been. That's okay. I think so. There are some people. I think we have a lot of people who are maybe a little get triggered with the idea of doing anything online. So I'm sure that is certainly a possibility that people are not wanting to deal with, and I completely understand. Okay, so why can I not change my latency? Why is it doing this? Unfortunately, you guys are a little behind, which is annoying, but that's okay. Okay. That is true. That is true. What's the dog doing? He's laying not on his bed. The dingus. All right, there's Teddy. All right, you can see him now. For some reason, he has decided to be over there. Oh my gosh, this is driving me crazy. You guys are like 5 full seconds behind. Even like 10 full seconds behind me, which is driving me nuts. But that's okay. Okay, here we go. Hey. Andriana, what's up? Oh, sorry. Did you say... Oh, you said hello earlier. How's it going? Yep, dog cam. That's what it's all about. How's UT Austin? Welcome back. Good to hear from you. All right. Are we going to need to memorize what the deficits and excesses of neurotransmitters cause? Yes. Yes, you definitely need to know that. That is primo importante. That is terrible, whatever that was. Okay, let's get to it. All right, we got some questions for you. And just no time like the present to get this party started. Get this out of my vision. Okay. So don't forget. So, all right, we're going to do the first one is going to be a multi-question, or I'll have the answer choices. Hey, oh my gosh, you did psych? Oh, didn't I warn you not to do psychology? Oh, are you ready to do a master's degree? I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. I hope you're learning some stuff. All right, wait for the answer choices on this. I've got a few answer choices. last answer choice. Okay. How much time and questions on the quiz? Questions are going to be 20. Time on the quiz is going to be 16 minutes. We're moving down. We're trying to get to 15. That's where we want to go. Hey Teddy, you want to sit on this bed that I've bought for you? No? You like the floor better? Okay. Fine by me. Alright, autonomic nervous system. Most directly involved in what? No matching, no labeling, all multiple choice. Let's go, party people. Come on. I got 34 of you in here. One answer. There we go. There's two. Be brave. Come on. Look, Teddy's here. He believes in you. He wants you to succeed. There we go. Get some answers in there. Yes, very good. Digesting food. Yeah, so, yep. So remember autonomic, it says it right in the name. Automatic. It's doing it on its own. And so we are looking at digesting food. Good. Okay. Easy peasy. Good start. All right. More questions. Let me know if you have any. I'll put up answer choices for this as well. Keep this one going. Problem is I can't like copy and paste the whole thing on there. It always like implodes. It doesn't really like do it well, so I gotta do it one at a time. Maha, what's up? What is up? How is my sound quality? Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, it seems fine. Okay. Yep. Good. B. Sympathetic nervous system. All right. Which of the following biological system is most likely responsible for an increased heart rate? Very good. The sympathetic nervous system is going to get us up and moving, get us going. If we are needing to, run away or do something, important or interesting. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. All right, throw down some questions for me. See, we got a bunch of people on here. What do we got? What are some questions? What are some concerns that you have? Things, you guys did a lot of reading this week. So what are some things that you would like to, that you have questions on? Hello, Teddy. We're not going outside. We are not going outside. Sorry, buddy. We'll go outside when we're done with this. I already told you this. You've been fed, you've been leaked. You just have to chill out for a bit. There you go. Is there going to be any... No. They're never... It's always the stuff from that week. So, no. There's no Unit 1 stuff. No. That's what exams are for. Teddy is desperate to go outside. But it ain't happening. Sophia, if you have specific questions about the drug chart, I can answer them for you, but I'm not gonna, this is not just like, hey, I'm gonna go over everything that, like, I'm not gonna go over like a whole unit of stuff. Got a question on the board here. How about I help you out, and I am looking at the endocrine system. We're looking at the endocrine system. All right, give me 1 second. All right. Teddy will hopefully be back. I'm just going to go take a leak. Okay. The functions. Yeah, what are you asking, bud? Are you wanting me to talk about the functions of the different parts of the endocrine system? Are you asking me a question about that? Sydney, we don't need to remember any locations of the different parts of the nervous or endocrine system. No, you don't need to do anything like that. That's too much. That's too much. You don't really need to. That's not a thing I'll ask you. Can we, like, rewatch this stream after it ends? Yeah, Teresa, it stays up for you. My only input on that is usually it's a little slow. It's good because you've got all the questions there. But like trying to find like a specific question that was asked, and then there's a lot of like dead time where I'm literally just sitting here. Like I put up a question and I'm just kind of sitting here. So you can, they're available to you, but I've never gone back and been like, hey, you should watch our live streams afterwards because it's like super poppin'. Man, we're at 45. I was totally wrong. People are here. Woo! Love it, guys. Appreciate you all coming out. Yeah, Irtiza, the drug chart, yeah, no, like not all of it. The stuff that I talked about, you need to know, like you need to be able to, like the main thing that you need to be able to do is, if I'm talking here, let me post a question that you might see, like a question that you might run into, Irtiza, and that, I don't know if that will help you, but this will give you an idea of what the type of stuff that I would be looking for. So here's a question specifically about, and thank you, Teresa. Yes, we are talking about the parathyroid. Emil, excellent, good. Parathyroid gland is what we are looking for. Good. Calcium, that's the big thing. When we're looking at this, it's looking at calcium. Parathyroid gland is in charge of regulating our calcium. Okay, so here's a question specifically looking at like drug stuff. Can you talk about neurotransmitters and how they are connected to particular drugs? Zainab, again, you're kind of running into which one are you talking? Are you talking about all of them? If you want me to talk about a specific one, I can. But I mean, there's a lot of there's plenty of interactions, and I'm not gonna go through each and every one. Thanks, babe. You good, Teddy? You happy? No. He's back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? You just went outside. We'll go for a walk later. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I know. Your life's difficult. Nobody understands you. I get it. Is the crime scene, nervous system, and endocrine system due for a grade? No. It's just notes for you guys. Just notes. Okay. How many questions are on the brain scan? Oh, I don't know. There was only 7 that I actually graded. The bottom one was, Yusuf, what's up? I am streaming again. The world is, it's school time again. I graded. I mean, I really only graded like the whole bottom section. I didn't even grade because the pictures were terrible. Like on in color they're fine, but in black and white they don't make any sense. So I just graded the top 7, and then I based it off of 10. So I mean, it was just if you got one wrong, it was 10 points off. Technically, it should have been more, but I don't really care. What should we expect on the FRQ? The FRQ is over neurons. Neurotransmitters and the nervous system. It can be over anything on that. No. And we will do sleep stages when we get back. When we like the last. I think we'll talk about sleep stages Wednesday of next week. I heard a lot of people try to watch it afterwards, but the chat doesn't show up. Oh. Really? It shows up for me. Like, if you look at mine, so you might need a Google account for the chat to show up. That's the only thing I can think of, because it shows up for me. I do own the video, so that might be another reason, but I think it's fine. Or it should work. Do we have to know brain imaging techniques? Yes. Yeah, you need to know all those, but there's only a few of them. It's not a big deal. You should say hello. I don't know why you wouldn't say hello. Just say hello. I will say hello back. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think the what you need to have is you need to have a YouTube account. Okay. Guys, this is a little scary. I've got one a hill. I love it. Thank you for answering, even though you put a question mark on there. Try not to put question marks. Be brave. Be bold. Epinephrine is correct. That is what we are looking for. Okay? Good, Amal. Very good. The cousins. They're wrecking shop. Madison, are you going to take the FRQ? It's over neurotransmitters and you could. I'd like you to. I mean, the thing is, Madison, is the less you have to you're gonna have to take it later. So is like if you're not taking the test. So if you just study neurotransmitters and the nervous system, then you can take it tomorrow, and it's just one less thing that you have to worry about. Schizophrenia. You know what's funny, Sophia? I was thinking about that today. I was really frustrated with myself because I didn't take the time to explain some of those things. I think I was rushing through. I've had a lot trying to get done. So schizophrenia is a psychological disorder. It's one of the disorders that has a lot of different types of symptoms. There's 5 major ones. So ones that you might be familiar with are a patient might have hallucinations, seeing or sensing, hearing something that does not exist. Patients also might have delusions, so believe things that are not true, believing that they are God or that they are being, which is a delusion of grandeur or a delusion of persecution, believing that people are out to get them, like, the government's trying to get me, or I'm being taken away by aliens. And then disorganized thinking, where the person's thought processes and speech are kind of all over the place. So you can get a person, we'll watch this later, of a patient with schizophrenia who can't piece together a sentence. They're just all over the place. They're just saying a bunch of stuff, and it's just like, woo. It's like a person that's really disjointed in a conversation. They're just they're going all over the place, and it's an inability to think in a linear fashion. And then there's a couple other symptoms, like negative symptoms and abnormal motor behavior, but those are a little less paramount to the specific disorder. So, okay. So, let's go to the next question. We are looking the question about Cynthia is epinephrine. That is what we are looking for. Okay. I'll do another drug question for you guys. This one's a little simpler. Do we need to memorize every drug and its effect and symptoms? A hill? No. Again, what you should do is, let me see, let me pull this up for you. Okay, that's not even, I don't even have that, that window doesn't even exist anymore. Okay. Oh, I've got it. Okay, I got it. That's from last week. Is that gonna work? Why would I need to sign? I'm in. Why is it? So it's like, I'm trying to show you the drug chart notes, but it's like putting me at the sign in with the Microsoft. What? I don't know. Okay, I don't know how to fix that. Let me try this again. Let me see if I can. Okay. Nope. Okay. So if you just go to your drug chart, I guess I could do. Okay. Okay. That's more than one way to do things. I apologize. It's not going to be super big because it's only on this little rinky-dink screen section. Okay, so let's do it like this. Oh no, I won't put. I'll make sure that Teddy stays within the screen. No worries. Okay, so when you're looking at this drug chart, so you need to know, like, the big thing is knowing the difference between a stimulant, a depressant, a hallucinogen, and a opioid. Those are gonna be your like key things. You got to make sure that you know the difference between these two. And so, you guys answering? Okay. So like in the question that I just asked, and several of you put alcohol. Alcohol is technically a depressant, but in the more broad general sense, a change of consciousness by increasing the production of the neurotransmitter GABA. Remember, GABA brings you down. It slows down. It releases what are known as inhibitory neurotransmitters. GABA is an inhibitory neurotransmitter. And so, you know how before we were talking about the brain sends excitatory neurotransmitters to your neuron. And so the energy levels go up. Inhibitory neurotransmitter brings those energy levels back down. So it's like a push-pull type thing. So when we're looking at this, you certainly need to know stimulant, depressant, opioid, and hallucinogen. You should know the drugs that are like these first three boxes are what you need to know. This stuff on the right-hand side, dangers and side effects, I've never seen on an AP exam, and I'll never ask you that sort of stuff. So, yeah. So, well, I mean, stimulants are a thing, Hummel. I mean, but, how much are you losing out in life because you're constantly in need of it? So, one of the things that I've made an active decision on is not to drink coffee. And, when I do drink coffee, I get really wired. So it's nice to have every once in a while. But, I was reading about this guy. He was, just talking about it. And he's just like, at what point, like, 'cause stimulants are a drug. And so, you think about all the people that are drinking coffee and, smoking cigarettes, and all of these things are legal. Like, let's just talk about coffee. Coffee is completely illegal, is 100% legal, but it's a big time drug. It's a huge, like, when you see people who are like, I need a cup of coffee in the morning to survive, they're not getting a kick. They have it's a hangover. They're having withdrawal symptoms. The reason why people who drink a lot of coffee feel so bad in the morning is because they are literally with their body is craving that that drug, that stimulant, and so the first cup of coffee in the morning is literally just to appease them, and then and then the next cup of coffee is to give them a jolt. So so that's what I would say about that. That's what you need to know for drugs. And I had to leave the second you answered this, so you can re-answer this. Is the crime scene nervous system? No, it is not. It is, they're just notes. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Sophia. Yep. Oh, did I get a dislike? Oof, devastating. Okay, cool. All right, so more questions. Let's see. Boop. Yeah, coffee's delicious, but I mean it's straight up a drug, guys. And it's it's interesting to see what what is considered good and bad. Like if you had to like alcohol is completely legal for people that are 21 and over, but if you were to look at the effects of alcohol and what it does to the body and how it reacts to stuff, I mean there are other drugs in this world that are illegal, and alcohol, many could say, would be worse. Ooh, getting a bunch of dislikes. Bo's on a campaign. Got to get as many dislikes here as possible. Good luck, Bo. You got this. See how many people will follow along. I'm rooting for you. Let's see. What are we at? Oh, 10 dislikes. Dang. Let's go. Man, those are sissy numbers. Get those numbers up. Well, you gotta be careful, Amal. You gotta be careful. Okay. Is the FRQ going to be easier than the last one? I don't know. Are you going to study? Are you going to prepare better for this one? If so, then yeah. I will be going to school tomorrow. I sent you an email on Outlook. Did you send it recently? I haven't checked my school email since I got home. Yeah, I mean, if you're... Yeah. That's the plan. Just remember that I won't... just remember that you'll still get zeros put into the grade book, but the minute you hop on, you'll get it back. Okay. You told me about that, Amal. You just sent it, Farron? I still don't have it. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Sophia, what do you mean an introduction to my class? Oh my gosh. What's up, Simon? Long time no see, my friend. Long time no see. Ow, you guys are so off topic today. What's going on? CAT scan is the correct answer to this. I've got 40 people on, and I am absolutely mortified that I'm not getting a bunch of answers on this. Are we that in trouble? It's definitely not an EEG. It's a CAT scan. Brain damage, that's your big one. Brain damage. I probably should have put a little more information there, but yeah. Well, Shrisha, you just that doesn't mean you don't study in the future. Maybe you talk to your teacher and say, "Hey, I studied like this. Maybe we could figure it out." No, why would you have late points? You're not here. I can imagine, Alma. I can imagine. On the neurotransmitter mnemonics, could you explain the box that says effects of accessory deficit. Okay, so sure, burner. So basically, what that is saying. Let's see if I can. I'll pull it up for you. So basically, what's saying, it's like if you have too much or too little of that drug. So acetylcholine, if you have an excessive amount of it, it is oftentimes is one of the things that's linked to depression. But so is serotonin. If you have a really big deficit of serotonin, it's often linked to depression. So, and then acetylcholine, not enough of it, dementia and Alzheimer's. And so, a lot of these disorders that we have, remember when I was at the beginning of this, we talked about like, oh, hey, like everything that we talk about for the rest of the semester is going to point back to this thing. And so there you go. Okay, Harmaz, we are not doing this, my friend. Okay. Okay. Yes, we are looking for an EEG. Excellent. Good. All right, let's see. Next one. So here, just enough for the all the abilities or all the things that the neurotransmitter does. You just need to like insert that in. That's all. Ahil, the FRQ is on neurotransmitters and oh my gosh, neurotransmitters and nervous system. Okay, good. All right. Good MRIs, guys. Good. All of these will be multiple. All your quiz questions will be multiple choice. Yes. The FRQ is an essay, and the rest of these are multiple choice. Okay, good. Endorphins. Good. Okay, next question. Yes, Vera. Yes. GABA is a neurotransmitter, and as it says, it inhibits excitation and anxiety, so it slows it down. Remember that GABA is one of the inhibitory neurotransmitters. It slows everything down. Do we have to explain what the neurotransmitter affected by the drug is, or only the effect of the drug? Both. No, because I mean you're only like the neurotransmitters aren't actively influencing the drug. It's the drug that influences the neurotransmitter. Always gotta check your doctors, Almal. Gotta check what's on the wall. Gotta be careful. Good stimulants. Good. All right. Let's see. For the brain, do we just need to know the imaging techniques? Yes. Like, do we need to know what parts of the brain? No. The parts of the brain is what we're covering next week. Come on, Almal. You gotta always check your doctors. Check out their Yelp reviews. Okay, Emil. Reuptake. So remember, reuptake is where you have a neurotransmitter. I'll draw this out for you. Yeah, can I draw this? Let's see. Paint. Okay, cool. All right, you can see this. Can you see this? Yes, you can. All right. So you have your neurotransmitter. Okay. Inside, you have all the vesicles with all the neurotransmitters inside. Okay. Over here, you have your dendrite. This is the receiving of the receiving cell. Okay. This is your axon terminal. You can read that, right? Okay. So basically what ends up happening, reuptake is the process where your neurotransmitters, they are released from the axon terminal and they go and they flow out and they attach themselves to the receptor sites on the dendrite, on the other neurotransmitter. Now, what then ends up happening is once these neurotransmitters release the information or release whatever code or whatever they're doing, they then go back into this space. And the majority of them, what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to go back into the axon terminal. So they're supposed to act like what's it called? They're supposed to act like reuptake is basically just recycling. So let me see if I can see this. It is okay. I was trying to see if I could give you a specific example, but yeah, but that's what reuptake does. Okay, good. Yes, heroin and morphine are opioids. Good. For the brain, do we just need to know? I already answered that. Breathing and blinking are autonomic. Yes. Thank you, Ashley. That is correct. Oof. The war for the likes and dislikes are close. We're at 15s apiece. Oof. I think that's the most dislikes I've ever had. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Okay. Let's see. A homeopath is not a doctor. Yeesh. No problem, fair. Heroin, morphine, boys and girls. What kind of drug? For neurotransmitters, we just have to know the functions, right? No, you also need to know what happens if you have too much or too little. That's certainly important. Yeah, these effects and deficits are important. Okay. Still have no one who's answered the heroin and morphine example. Or did I just copy the same one? I did just... Oh, sorry. I just copied the same one. That's funny. Okay. Let me fix that. That is... I copied another... Or I guess I thought I copied something, and I did not actually do that. So give me just a second. Silly me. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, guys. Should we know the limitations of brain imaging techniques? Yeah, it's good to know, because you just never know what kind of question is going to be asked on it. And a lot of them are kind of like EEG. What's one of its problems? It doesn't show you images of the brain. There you go. That's one. MRI is considered invasive. PET scan, you're literally injecting them with, with a tracer or whatever. Okay, well, you're still alive, Amal. So at least you got that. You're still alive. Oh, there's everyone. Good. All right, PET scans. Good. All right. Here's a neurotransmitter. Boom. If you have too much of it, it's linked with depression. If you have too little of it, it's Alzheimer's and dementia. How many nervous system questions should we know for the quiz? I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Usually when I make a quiz, I get all the different topics and try to keep them even. So everything 3 to 4 questions on neurotransmitters, 3 to 4 questions on neurons, 3 to 4 questions on all of it. Do we need to know each part in the endocrine nervous system working in a crisis, or just the general idea? Well, the idea, Burner, is that you're oftentimes going to get a question that is talking about a thing in crisis, or when a thing doesn't work. So if you just know what it is and what its function does, oftentimes you can sort out, okay, well, if this isn't working or this, then you have got this problem. So, from the drug overview, what main points do we need to know? All of them? I mean, I've said this multiple times, but you need to know the different types of drugs, and then I wanted to do the drug chart. The different types of drugs, and then the symptoms, and what a stimulant, a depressant, and all of that is. That is what you want to make sure you know. Good, acetylcholine, everyone. Very good. Same thing. And, excess, schizophrenia, deficit, Parkinson's disease. That's just a little bit, like, that's just more information on the drugs. Parkinson's disease. Basically, it's like the nervous system begins, it happens over time. Nervous system begins to shut down, and so your movement gets, like, really messed up. Like, often, the most common is you have people that, like, shake a bunch. They have, like, tremors. They generally move a lot slower. Those are kind of like the main ones. Is that it's a breakdown in their ability to move. Hey, what's up, Timothy? How are you, bud? Still alive, I see. Still alive. Good to hear. Nope. Stages of sleep we will cover next week. You do not need to know stages of sleep. Good. Dopamine, guys. Good. All right. Next question. Timothy, it looks like you survived COVID. It's good to see and hear. Hopefully your family's doing okay. I want to apologize to you guys. The latency on this video is driving me nuts. So I think I think everything's just a little bit too far behind, which has made it a little bit weird. So, well, yeah. Glad to have people on. You know, it's good to do them again. I certainly do enjoy doing these streams. You know, just wish. Excuse me. Just a bummer having to miss out on them last year. Yep, good. Myelin sheath. Good. See? Easy peasy, guys. This quiz is going to be simple. Simple. What's up, Sarah? Stream on Twitch. The problem with Twitch is you've got to like people have to like pay to watch or something. I don't know. Or they have the ability to pay me, like, even if you do a free stream or whatever, like, people can pay you. And like the moment I get paid to doing this is the moment that I get fired. So if anyone found out that I did this. And that's the other thing. Like, I couldn't, like, if I just imagine, I could be like a super cool and interesting streamer, but I can't do it with you guys running around, because if any of you ever find it, then you know, that's how I get fired. That's how I get fired. So not that I was thinking of doing it anyways, but I just just complaining about, realities that don't really exist. Could you explain the example of the neuron working again, like the refractory period action potential? Yeah, sure. So, go back to good old Microsoft Paint. Can I just whitewash all this? Nope. Didn't want that color. Oh, white. Cool. You know what? Don't save this. Okay, so here we go. All right, so so you have your okay, let's do this. X and Y axis. Here's your threshold right here. Okay, so the brain sends excitatory neurotransmitters to your neuron. This is the resting potential. It is sitting at the resting potential right now. Energy levels go up, 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 up. Once it hits the threshold, this is the threshold, which is the minimum level of stimulus needed in order for an action potential. There's a burst of energy. This right here is the action potential. This is basically just the message shooting through the neuron. If there's a burst of energy, it goes up, and then it goes down into this little stage here. Oops, sorry, this is supposed to stop right there. Goes back here. Okay, this right here is the refractory period, and this is the period of rest when an action potential can't happen again. The neuron is resting. Yes, dendrites is correct. No, you don't need to know the different types of brain waves. You will need to know them next week. Farrah, I did not get the email. Let me post my email address on here to make sure that you are sending it to the right person, or you're typing it all right. Jonathan Monk at isd.com. There, you can just like copy and paste it over there. So I don't know why I'm still not getting it. Dendrites is good. Yep. Oh, you only get paid if you have a sponsorship, and you only pay if you want to subscribe to the streamer. And Twitch isn't delayed as much as unless it's a Wi-Fi issue. You have to accept it first. Okay, so but you can't. Okay, so hold on, Master Viper and Sophia. This is important. So like, if I did, maybe I'll. You're welcome, Burner. Maybe I'll look into it because it is like it's a pain in the butt on YouTube. I probably won't switch platforms. It's hard for me to switch platforms because because I've used this and people know about it. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll switch over in what's it called? But then there's still like people can still donate to you, right? Master Vibe and Sophia, like they can donate to you, and that's still a huge problem. Like if anyone, you copied it from Skyward. Oh, I don't know, girl. Make sure there's a title in it. If there's no title, it won't accept it. Yeah, but again, the problem is if I get donated to, because people can donate to you. Yeah, but still, sure, it's a different story, but it's still not a story I'm interested in being a part of. I am not interested in doing live streams, having people, donate to me, and then and then having to explain it to one of my professors. Yeah. Okay, I'll look into it. I'm still leery. What are hallucinogen neurotransmitters? There's no specific hallucinogen neurotransmitters. Are you asking about like what neurotransmitters are influenced by hallucinogens? Is that what you're asking? I'm not really sure what you're asking there. Well, you might want to double check it. I mean, because it's not fair. I haven't gotten it. Just send everyone a message on Schoology. Take all that you wrote down and just put it in a Schoology message. It'll be the same thing. Yeah, but you can't donate to someone. Yeah, you can get money on YouTube too, but that's if you have enough subscribers, and that's for you get money for ads and stuff like that. I have no. Yeah, you know what? I haven't really watched a Twitch stream before. I mean, I know all about it. Like, I know a lot of people who do it, but it's just not something I consume. Yeah. Listen, I am definitely not trying to get any money from YouTube. That's interesting. I did not know you could get donated to on YouTube. That's crazy. But yeah, right. Yeah, and I'm, not setting up a PayPal. So, Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know. Yeah, maybe I'll tinker around with it. Yeah. Okay. I'll look at it. Especially if it's easier to do setup and stuff. I might. I probably won't change it this. Well, I might. I don't know. I'll take a look at it. We'll see. So, it is nice, having the same thing or whatever, but not a big deal. I appreciate that. Okay, so we only have a few minutes left. Does anyone have any last questions before the quiz tomorrow? Anything specific? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't be a big deal to do that. Any last questions? Oh, snap. Teresa, oh, I'm sorry, Teresa. Yeah, I just saw your yes above. Glutamate is the big one. Trying to see. Glutamate's the one that comes to mind. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, no, glutamate's the big one. Like, the problem is that it really is all over the place. So, like, the specific ones that it does, like, it affects them, it affects so many of them in different ways. So I wouldn't worry about it. So, yeah, there's no, like, I wouldn't think of, like, a specific one. Glutamate's one of the big ones, but you don't even need to know about glutamate. So, can you explain what dopamine is? Sure. I mean, it's a neurotransmitter. Like, overall, what does it do? Is that what you're asking? What is dopamine? Pull up your neurotransmitter chart. I mean, this is really just the basic stuff that you need to know. Like, it helps with movement. Like, whenever your body is, like, any sort of movement or whatever, dopamine is usually one of the neurotransmitters that helps send that along. Helps us with attention, alertness. Dopamine is also really big for reward. So, they talk about people who do, like, workouts. You get a big dopamine kick afterwards. Like, you feel like, amped and energized. So, like, after a good workout, it's supposed to feel, you're tired, but you feel good. Like, it's a good tired. That's the dopamine kick. Just to make sure, the drug is what influences. A drug is something that does influence a neurotransmitter. Yes. Let's see. I just got an email. So, yeah. Ferret shows that I got a message from you on Schoology. So, I got that. So, for endocrine system and nervous system, we just need to know the functions. Yes, that is correct. Yep. All right, boys and girls, that's my time. Thank you so much for hopping on. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. Good luck on the quiz tomorrow. Emil, it's serotonin's just another neurotransmitter. All right, here. Mood regulation, hunger, appetite, sleep, deficit, depression. Again, it's one of the major things dealing with depression, where if you have, you don't have enough of it, your brain is not doing a whole lot of stuff. So helps, again, with mood regulation, kind of like keeping you balanced. So, yeah, no problem. Thank you for the questions, guys. Good luck with the quiz tomorrow. You guys are going to do great. Teddy and I are going to go for a walk because you really want to do that. So we're going to do that now. All right. Thank you very much for everything. Y'all have a wonderful day. And Sophia and Master, I'll look into Twitch. We'll see what happens. But otherwise, y'all have a wonderful afternoon, a wonderful rest of your night. Make sure you get a lot of sleep. You guys don't get enough of it as is. So try to catch up on some tonight. Y'all have a good one. See you later.